Millions of migrant workers have become the faceless face of the strictest lockdown in the world, and they continue to be also the worst hit by this unprecedented lockdown. Left in the lurch by states and also the centre, relief for them is still a long walk away. Here's a detailed report from the ground. Take a look.
Roti, slippers, broken toys, the remains of the day or this lockdown. Aurangabad, Maharashtra, 16 migrant lives run over by the train of apathy. To get more cliché, 16 human lives slipped through the crevices of humanity. The long march home was 1,000 kilometers, from Jalna, Maharashtra to Shadol, Madhya Pradesh. There were 20 migrants. The night halt was the railway track in Aurangabad. At the break of dawn, 5:22 a.m. to be precise, a goods train ran over them. 4 survived, 16 died.
For those asking on why these migrants were walking on railway tracks or not roads, and why did they sleep in the middle of the railway tracks and not possibly on the side? Well, railway tracks don't have police barricades. They don't have police to shoo you away when you try and cross them. And on the other hand, they thought that there is no train because it's a lockdown.
In death, they etched the biggest irony of this lockdown.
घायलों के उचित उपचार की व्यवस्था और जो भाई हमारे बीच नहीं रहे उनके पार्थिव शरीर को लाने की व्यवस्थाएं की जा रही हैं। पीड़ित परिवारों को तत्काल 5-5 लाख रुपए की राशि दी जा रही है।
Alive, a 500 rupee railway ticket was too much for the centre and the state to cover. Dead, each has been now gifted 10 lakhs from the state of Maharashtra and the state of Madhya Pradesh.
Every once in a while, there will be one image that will leave an indelible mark on people's memory. Will this railway track in Aurangabad, which took the life of 16 migrants, be that? Will it be the cornerstone where possibly their voices would be heard?
Jammu, Punjab, Mangalore, 45 days and counting. Will these voices be finally heard?
भूखमरी आ गए सर, खाने कुछ नहीं मिला। हम लोग बहुत परेशान हैं। 3-3 दिन भूखे रह के हम लोग कैसे वहाँ काटे एक रुपए। जिस दिन से लॉकडाउन लगा उसी दिन मैं वहाँ शहर में गया था। बताइए 1-1.5 महीने तक मैंने किस हिसाब से काटा है, ये कोई कट नहीं सह सकता सरकार। पैदल आया हूँ, गाड़ी घोड़ा नहीं मिला। बच्चों के लिए अपने परिवार में जाके मर जाके गोली लग जाएगा, मर जाएगा, वक्त हम नहीं जाएंगे लुधियाना।
हम लोग काम नहीं करना चाहते, हम लोग गाँव जाना चाहते हैं। कोरोना वायरस से तो बाद में मरेंगे इंसान, खाने के लिए पहले मर जाएंगे।
Someone wants to get home, how long will you hold them under lock and key? One day they are going to go, not on 3rd of May, maybe on 15th of May, but they will go and they will keep breaking out.
And on Friday, migrant anger reigned on the streets of Jammu, Punjab. 2 days ago, it was battleground Surat. 10 days ago, it was Mumbai. But let's rewind. Let's take you back to where it all started. When India clamped a 21-day-long lockdown for the first time, the government gave barely 4 hours of notice.
आज रात 12 बजे से पूरे देश में, ध्यान से सुनिए, पूरे देश में आज रात 12 बजे से संपूर्ण देश में संपूर्ण लॉकडाउन होने जा रहा है।
The sudden announcement left in the lurch millions upon millions of Indians. Those who had left their village and towns to work in cities. Those who had no fixed employment, benefits, but earned a daily wage. Those who on paper were simply bunched up as migrant labor. A nebulous multitude that remained unaccounted. And then the unaccounted, rendered workless and wageless, began to walk back from where they had come. Most of them failed in their attempts as borders closed and the states began to insulate. Migrant camps came up and the hapless laborer remained cooped up, waiting to be allowed to go home. On 29th April, the central government issued guidelines to reinstate movement, aimed at allowing those who are stranded to make their way home. And waiting for the borders and roads to open were thousands of tourists and students, and millions of migrants, desperate to go home.
While the tourists and the students got passage, very crudely put, the voiceless, faceless, uncounted, unaccounted for human, the migrant, became a political hot potato. If the lockdown has made clear one thing, it is the lack of a migrant policy. The last 45 days have been a twisted tribute to that. Crudely put, India's estimated population of 40 million migrants traded as a commodity, used as political currency, had no state or the center in their corner. States went all out to bring back students stranded from abroad and in other cities of the country. The center sent out planes to fly back Indians home. All along, the migrant walked home, walked and walked. When for those who didn't, desperations reached a precipice, the center finally allowed special trains to ferry back migrants. But then came the flip-flops. Karnataka suddenly stopped trains. The builder lobby prevailed. How will the economy start? Who would do the construction work? No one asked those who would. No one asked them. And when they couldn't go back on trains, they decided to walk again.
झारखंड दूर है, आप बैंगलोर से झारखंड कैसे जाएंगे?
ऐसे ही जैसे यहाँ से निकल गए वैसे ही जाएंगे।
पूरा पैदल?
हाँ तो क्या करें?
महीना लग जाएगा?
लगने दीजिए तो अब इसमें क्या है?
खाने का भी नहीं है, नौकरी भी नहीं है।
मर जाएंगे भूख के लिए, ऐसा भी मरना है, रोड में चल के मरेंगे और क्या करना है?
Mounting criticism and pressure from the opposition made for a rethink. The Karnataka government announced the restarting of special trains. But the trains running are not enough. In Maharashtra, the migrant estimate is about 10 lakhs. 7 lakh alone are in state camps. Till now, only 45,000 of those have made their way back home on just 35 trains. Scorching heat, hungry stomachs, life's belongings bundled up, long queues and empty highways. This lockdown's biggest Indian story, the migrant, would only but have these pictures to tell his story, but never quite getting his or her piece heard. Preeti Chaudhary, India Today.
Now, in an unfortunate incident, a 47-year-old died in Chennai while testing a possible virus cure drug on himself. K. Shivaneshan was working as a pharmacist and production manager with a popular Ayurvedic production company which is famous for cough syrup production in Tamil Nadu. He and his boss, Rajkumar, were trying to find a medicine for the coronavirus infection. Both Shivaneshan and Rajkumar consumed the chemical combination they had invented for COVID-19. Immediately after consuming it, both developed severe respiratory problems and were immediately taken to a nearby hospital. While the company chief recovered, Sivanesan died at the hospital. Police investigation is currently underway.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.